Hey everybody, Dan here with Thin Feather for Outfitters. We're looking at a Glock 43X. Can you believe that? This is a collaboration of Glock with Glitter Gunz. You can see the glitter there. Kind of crazy. It serves a market out there of people who love this stuff. So let's do it. I was among the first to get the Glock 43X when it was initially launched by Glock. I was super excited to do it. Glock had the 43, which was low capacity. Then they came up with 10-round mags in the 43X, and they made the grip a little longer. And if you look at the profile, the upper is very similar to a Glock 26, and that's what a lot of people love because they love the 26, but this one is thinner, similar magazine capacity, and a great carry gun. And you put it in a holster like this, and it's lightweight, and there are even aftermarket magazines with higher capacity. That's great, and people love the 43X. What nobody saw coming is that they would team up with Glitter Gunz to make something like this. Now, if you look at this is called MaliBlue, by the way. You look at that. Glitter Gunz does a lot of work with primarily the 43X model. I haven't seen it with any other models, but you look at this and it just changes the look entirely. When Glock first introduced this, it came with this PVD coated slide. That's silver. Now they make them black, and they also make them optic ready. So if you took this and Cerakoted the frame with this teal color and glittered up the entire slide, that's what you would have here. Now it does come with an additional cost because there's a lot of detail that went into this. You're looking at a magazine with a base plate that is glittered, and it's kind of crazy. But who would even want something like this? Well, first of all, somebody who would want a Glock 43X. So if you have a holster, and I just showed you it worked fine there, it works just fine with the MaliBlue 43X. All right, so the holster is fine. There is no specks of glitter in there. So the glitter is on there. It's not super glued on there. It's on there. And let me say the texturing is heavy. So if I look at, or if I feel this, the texturing all throughout, that glitter is microscopic raised bumps in there that add additional texturing that we don't see on the more smooth 43X. But the 43X has proven itself to be a great handgun. I have much experience with this since I've owned it for so long, and it's been around since 2019, so time certainly does fly. The MaliBlue Glitter Gunz model is definitely different. We'll take a look at the internals. Cerakoted all throughout, so they Cerakoted the entire frame, inside and out. And of course that baked in there, and they put the fire control unit. Here we have a dual captive recoil spring and the 3.4-inch barrel. And there's another look at the Cerakote on the slide. They also make this in a pink model, and I'm sure some other colors. Finn does have them. And who would love these? Well, people love Gucci guns. They do. They love Gucci guns, and that's essentially what this is. It's every bit as potent as a 43X, but it's a Gucci gun. So it comes in a standard Glock case, and you won't be able to see that, I doubt, but it does say MaliBlue 43X 9mm. But we'll look at what it comes with. Pretty standard. Another 10-round magazine that is not glitter gunned up on the base plate, a speed loader, and a nylon bore brush, and then the lock and paperwork and everything else. So it's a Glock. It should have the reliability of a Glock that so many people love. It should have the shooting impressions because you see it still has those field goal like sights and a pinned in front dot. The trigger action, Glock says 5.5 pounds. All right, that's dependent on the spring. It's not across the board, but pretty close. Maybe 5 3/4. Some I've measured at 6 pounds. Has everything that this has except the aesthetics, and that's the big draw here. Do you love that? Do you think it's worthy, or do you think it is too Gucci'd up? Personally, it's not my flavor. I wouldn't go for it, but I have to say, a female friend of mine couldn't wait to show me her Glock 43X, and it was this in pink, and she loved it. I believe that's called rose gold, and she absolutely loves it, and that right there is the market Glock is trying to capture. So if they do it by teaming up with Glitter Gunz, then it's a brilliant marketing move, and from a business perspective, it just works. Now, is it a great carry gun? No doubt. Do people love stuff like this? Some people do, and you know, if it gets somebody to carry a gun more than they typically would, then that is a good move by Glock and makes for a safer society. Once again, Dan here with Fin Feather Fur Outfitters. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.